With the Rave event coming to an end in a couple days inside of Pet Simulator 99, I wanted to real quickly go over some of the best ways I personally think you can make a ton of gems in this update in the final days, and a little bit to do with after that will help. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start and hop straight into this. So obviously, it's called the Lucky Tiles event. I keep calling it the Rave event. Honestly, there's not really too much of a difference, but basically some of the number 1 to 2 to 3 ways all obviously have to do with being in the final zone. That is a main portion of this, by the way, will be requiring AFKing and all of that, but a lot of it won't be. So I'll be going over a whole bunch of different reasons, so do not worry. But first thing I'll talk about, pretty much the most self-explanatory, simple one, the huge Rave Dragon, or Jaguar, sorry. Huge Rave Jaguar, great way if you have 0 huges, but you can AFK a lot to get a huge. Is it super easy? Are you guaranteed this huge? No, a lot of people get that a little confused or something. No, this huge is not insanely easy to get. You're not guaranteed it, but is it one of the easiest huges inside of the Pet Sim right now? Yes, it is, which is why there is over 30,000 that have been hatched so far compared to a normal huge. If I go to like alright, what is the last huge that was in the game? I don't know. The huge holographic cat, which has been in the game for well over 2 months, I think, and there's only 10,000 more existing, whereas this hasn't even been in the game for 5 days. So it really just shows that this is a pretty good huge to get, and you have a very high chance compared to other huges in the game, and the only way to help increase this is by using the lucky tile boost and all that. So yeah, just keep all that in mind, but that's a great way. Definitely there's some other ways that I do think actually do make more gems. Might come to a little shock, because obviously you think huges are the best way to make gems, but in this case, no, they're not, which will bring me to my next one, which is actually second one on the list, which is these Rave gift bags. So these Rave gift bags, here's the thing about these gift bags. If we look at, I know I've mentioned this a lot, but if we look at any other gift bag inside of the game, obviously gift bags go up a ton after an event is over. After the event is ended, gifts go up a ton. Now, there's a couple reasons for this. Obviously, number one is that every single day, there's less and less of the gift bag existing because you can no longer craft it, and people are, even if it's a rare gift, like even the Titanic Christmas present, every day there's still going to be less and less of these because people are just going to hatch them. It's what people do. People like to gamble. People like to do all that. So every day gifts do go down in the existing, and these will slowly go up as you can no longer get them, and they have a chance to give a free huge pet, which is why you can actually make a ton of gems just off of these. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can either just sit here in this final zone and get them from, I'm pretty sure you can't, and just sit here and get some from the lucky tiles and all of that. That's definitely a good way to do it. I recommend, if you AFK, like I said earlier, just sit here. Honestly, it's a great way to make gems. You have the chance to get the huge, you have the chance to get the Rave upgrade ticket, the chance to get the booth, the chance to get the gift. All of that stuff is really good, and even the tiles are pretty good. However, do keep in mind, the tiles will most likely be deleted after the Rave event is gone, just to keep that in mind, because they are an event item. They might not be, though. You don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that they will leave after the Rave event is over. Unlike the gift bags, which will stay in the game because they always have. They always keep the gift bags in the game. There's no reason to really remove these. But oh, I got 50,000 free diamonds. You know what? I'll take that. But basically, here's a couple ways to do this. So yeah, obviously, first way, just sitting here hoping you get it. You can also, I do actually recommend buying these. Now, here's the thing. They are a little more pricey, 132,000 gems. However, if you buy these, wait like a week or two after the update. Usually a week after the update is around the best time to sell gifts because they're like the highest for some reason. Or you can wait a month or two, but wait like a week after the update, after this event is gone, and these gift bags will be worth a ton more, and you can sell them and make like triple the profit. Now, could they be a little hard to sell? Yes, you might have to AFK. I know that some people are having trouble selling their good gifts and all that. However, they were 90,000 when the good versus evil event ended. Now they're 226,000, and like I said, it is a little hard to sell that, so maybe 200,000 and they'd sell pretty fast. But my point is that you can get these, and buying them, whatever you do, they will most likely go up after the event is over. So it's definitely a good way if you have some spare gems. Now, would I recommend spending all of your gems on these? Probably not. However, in these upcoming days is the best time to buy these because they are the lowest price. Because obviously right now, they're still craftable, and there's a ton more existing compared to a couple days ago. So obviously right now is the best time to buy them since so many exist, and after the update they will go down a lot, especially in the first week they will go down a lot, because obviously a lot of people are opening the gifts right now, and usually how it evens out, like at the Christmas present for example, not as many people are opening this right now because it's come down to it's been in the game for months now, so only people who are actually holding on to these have them now, or they're selling them and all that. So I feel like with the Rave gifts, they probably will go down a lot, which is usually why they go up a bit after the updates. But yeah, definitely recommend trying to get the Rave gifts if you can, because they are pretty beneficial and you can make a decent amount of money with them. Now, the Rave upgrade tickets were a pretty good way to make gems. Now, obviously, I don't know if they're necessarily a great way anymore. However, it's still a decent way. I thought I might as well mention it. But if you, let's say you've been playing this event the entire time, and you have your Rave upgrade, this right here, which one is it? Where is the ticket chance? Right here. If you have this ticket chance maxed, and you're getting a ton of tickets, you can definitely also make a ton of gems selling those tickets, because they do sell for around 50,000, and if you have a lot, they can sell for quite a bit, which is why, like I said earlier, my main point, you definitely want to be AFKing in this final zone. You can, if you're free to play, this event is perfect for you. Now, is it one of the fan favorite events? No, a lot of people actually dislike this event strongly. However, you do gotta admit, this event is very, very free to play, which is why a lot of people actually don't like it, because there's not too much else to do. But this event is very free to play. If you're a free to play player who has the ability and access to AFK the game, you've probably made tons and tons of money from just this event alone. So it's definitely a good way to make money. Now, as far as this Rave booth and all that goes, that's not really a good way to make money. Same with the tiles. I mean, if you have any tiles, definitely sell these, especially because there's only a couple days left to use these. If you don't plan on AFKing in the final zone anymore, definitely just sell your tiles, because they will most likely leave after the update. If they don't, I'll give away like I'll give away 2 huge pets if they don't leave after the update, because honestly I have high hopes that these lucky tiles will leave, but you know what, we will just have to see. Also, something I would actually recommend doing, if you have, let's say you have over 200 million gems, 150 to 200 million gems, I would probably recommend buying a huge Rave Jaguar. And here's the thing. Now, obviously, it's a little different than the UV Kitsune because people didn't know it was leaving. But if you look at the UV Kitsune, I actually bought 2 of them. I bought 1 golden and 1 normal UV Kitsune. And I bought the normal UV Kitsune for 82 million because that was around the wrap. And it was because I knew that it was going to be leaving the update, so it would probably go up in wrap. So if I go ahead and try to find this, I'm actually having a little bit of trouble finding this. Alright, I can't find it, but if I look in the index right here, it's worth 96.4 million. This went up over 12 million gems, and there's 41,000 existing. This pet right now, I know there's still a couple days left, but the Jaguar, there is only 30,000 existing. So yes, there's still a couple days left, so this could change. Could be more than the last event. There's no way to tell that yet. But all I'm saying is this Jaguar is going for pretty cheap, 70 million gems. If we look at something like the Happy Computer with 1 million existing, this is worth 1 million gems less, and there is what, 970,000 more huge Happy Computers in the game. So it's just like, if you think about it, this Jaguar is pretty cheap compared to some other things, so I am going to go buy one. You know what, I'm probably going to buy one the day before the update is actually over, either Thursday or Friday. The reason for that is because, honestly, it'll be at its lowest probably on Thursday, probably not Friday, because people are going to start selling it higher on Friday because the update comes out Saturday and it'll no longer be in the game. But yeah, try to get this. Maybe even get it now when you're watching, whenever you're watching this. But yeah, 70 million gems. It is pretty cheap to buy. I'd probably buy it because it's a good way to make just a couple million. It's obviously, that's not going to make you billions. Obviously, the way to make billions is by using the Rave gifts. Rave gifts, definitely the best way. Don't open them, by the way. I never said that. Don't open up the Rave gifts. If you open up the Rave gifts, you are not going to make billions of gems. You are going to lose billions of gems if you buy them with gems. Hold on to them. I've done that with every event and it is worked. Glitch gifts, they were worth 950k when the event ended. Now they're worth 3.1 million. Titanic gifts, I have no clue. But if we look at something like the good gifts, they were worth 90k. Now they're worth 226k. I made almost a billion gems from it. They have gone down quite a bit. So yeah, keep that in mind. It could be the same case with these Rave gifts. The good gifts and bad evil gifts, they went down a decent. So they got up to 250,000. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but they got up to 250,000. And this bag was worth all these combined was worth 1.25 billion. Now it's only worth a billion. So I quote unquote lost 250 million gems. I did not buy any of these good gifts. All these good gifts I got just from AFKing in the final zone. So obviously I'm not losing anything, which is also why I'm not selling them. I just like to keep stuff. I've kept every gift bag in the game, I'm pretty sure. I have the 2024 gifts. Any gift that wasn't that you didn't have to buy with actual gems, I did get legitimately in the game. Either buying it. Actually, I don't really think I have bought any. All of them I have got legit just from AFKing. I gave away all my summer gifts because I got pretty mad when they added them back to the game, so I just gave them all away in my Discord, which by the way, we are actually giving away a huge pet every single day inside of my Discord server for the next 2 weeks. So if you want to go ahead and join my Discord, link to it's in the description, discord.gg/realnotdark. It's definitely a pretty good way to also make a lot of gems because yeah, like I said, we give away a whole bunch of huges in there, and we do provide proof every time we do one, so don't worry about that. It ain't no scam or anything. I'm also a partner, so I'm pretty sure I would lose my partner if I did scam you guys. Anyways, though, let me know in the comment section down below how many huge pets or gems you guys have actually made from this update so far. Because, yeah, it's been in the game for well over a week now, almost completely gone. And I know people who have made over a billion gems from this event. So it is definitely a good way to make a lot of gems. Personally, I have more been focused on just leveling up my huge pets. I've actually been in Hacker World a lot because you do get a bit more loot and diamonds and XP from the Hacker World. But if you're free to play, it's definitely better just to stick to the Rave World for the couple days it is still in this. But hopefully this video did help you. If it did, like and subscribe. And I did also want to mention that there may not be too many videos next week as I won't really be able to talk too much, get my wisdom teeth out. So wish me luck for that. But hopefully you did enjoy it. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.